We're going to start with Chief Political Correspondent Jan Crawford is here with us to look at the Republican candidates and how they spent their final full day of campaigning. Good morning to you, Jan.
Well, good morning, Nora. The Republican candidates were all over this state yesterday, and they weren't in those beautiful law library room where you and Bob are. They were in diners, construction plants, meeting with voters, pressing their case that they're the nominee who can best take back that White House. And the one who I think seemed to draw the most supporters yesterday was Mitt Romney.
You guys, I need you tomorrow night. I need every single vote in this room.
Mitt Romney is rolling through the Hawkeye state with the confidence of a frontrunner, focused on his final goal, defeating Barack Obama in the general election.
I think this is going to be a campaign that focuses on the policies of the president. And there's no question in my mind, but the American people know those policies have failed.
Ron Paul is running second in the polls behind Romney. Touring the state with his son, Senator Rand Paul, he stuck to his anti-big government message.
What we're talking about are real cuts in the shrinking of the size of the federal government.
But going into today's voting, it's Rick Santorum who seems to have the most momentum. He continues to battle for the Christian conservative vote and portrayed himself as the most consistent voice in the race.
You know, polls change. Convictions shouldn't. And that's what I bring to the equation.
CBS News anchor Scott Pelley talked to Santorum about his chances.
Finally, it's often said that there are only 3 tickets out of Iowa, first, second, or third. You going to have one of those tickets?
That's the plan. I mean, you know, we're 10 days ago. If you were a reporter, you were asking me the question as to when I'm getting out because I wasn't catching on, and I think we're catching on.
But Santorum's rise means more attacks from the other candidates competing with him for the social conservative vote.
I don't understand how you can come to Iowa and say, I'm a fiscal conservative, when you voted 8 times to raise the debt limit. I mean,
Rick Perry once was a frontrunner, as was Newt Gingrich. But Gingrich's support has crumbled, and he was all but conceding the race.
I don't think I'm going to win. I think if you look at the numbers, I think that volume of negativity has done enough damage.
Gingrich told CBS News the campaign hadn't been prepared to keep his momentum going.
We had this temporary real explosion, and we weren't prepared to sustain that. And that, of course, convinced, several of my competitors that they had to attack me pretty savagely because I was in danger of pulling away and consolidating.
Now, a lot of this, of course, is about expectations. These candidates want voters to believe they can win. So last night, a precinct captain for Newt Gingrich chewed him out and said, what is all this negativity that you're not going to win? You've got to say you are going to win. We're going to come out for you. So by last night, Gingrich was talking a different tune, saying we could pull one of the greatest upsets in the history of the Iowa caucuses. Bob, Nora.
All right, Jan Crawford, thank you.